Hello and welcome to Random Roleplay. I'm Deven of TRG Network, and we're back with some more Planeswalkers goodness. So we started off this episode a little nervous again, and that was due to actually being underprepared for the shopping episode. And you see, while I love me some story writing, and I can fancy me a good combat, never been good at the whole shopping thing and the whole food thing when it comes to D&D. So I was not quite prepared for this session. If you catch me a little quiet during it, that's probably because your boy here was doing some sort of maths trying to determine prices for magical items that didn't already have them, which is effectively all of them, but some of which still needed to be done during the session. And so if I'm a little quiet, it was probably because I was handling such business. And I do apologize if that detracts from the episode in any way. Now, on to this week's hint. And this week's hint is Asborlus. I don't feel like you'll need anything else other than that. In fact, I would even go as far to say this is a pretty easy hint this week. So do let me know if you catch it in the comments. Speaking of support, if you haven't liked this video yet, what are you doing? If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, what are you doing? You should be getting on that, because this channel desperately needs it. Whether it has 20 subs, 20,000 subs, it needs your support. Please help it grow. But with that all being said, I've run my mouth long enough. On to the show. And so, we return to the crystalline commercial city of Beautisol in the silvery heaven of Looney. The party in the form of Cassius the Tiefling, Arudim the Half-Orc, Naleek the Half-Elf, Crantor the Gallataur, and our guest, Deis the Lamian Elf. Last we left off, the party had just arrived in Celestia, quickly welcomed to the Silver Swords' tavern. Taking in their surroundings as they adjust to the spiritual vibe of the plane, they quickly notice an individual within the tavern drawing much ire from the rest of the patrons. Extremely irritated with the aura of regality this Lamian elf gave off, Arudim was eventually pushed to confront this woman by Naleek. In the most awkward way possible, the two have a social confrontation with this woman, Deis, and sure enough, Arudim loathes her. However, after a heart-to-heart between Arudim and Naleek, Arudim decides to use this interaction as a way to learn how to tolerate those who have fundamentally different lifestyles than himself. Coming to find an alignment in destination, the group hesitantly welcomes Deis into their company for a trip to Sigil. That all being said, there's a lot to be found in preparation for this journey in Beautisol, buried in the large city of commerce and trading. So yes, you guys are traveling the streets of this glowing citadel city with sparkles, almost like slow motion comets floating through the upper heights of the city. Different individuals were strolling up and down the street, mainly dwarves and halflings. You saw some elves of different sorts, and even the occasional exotic creatures such as a dragonborn or centaur. Last, you guys seem to blend in the same. After having a little exchange with the weird little goonies in a shack on the side, you ended up wandering in to one of the greatest named jewelry stores in all of the lands.
And what was that name again, Advy?
That was Jortix, Glitterfinger, Glitter Diggles, Jingle and Dangles worth digging.
Beautiful.
And he even put the twang on it this time and made
He
it sound
did.
ever so much better.
You know, what's funny is I didn't practice it this week. Fuck yeah!
Nice.
Proud of myself.
Tip of the hat, Advy, tip of the hat.
So yes, you walked into this very nature-ridden location, which despite the light trees and little nests in the area, including the beehive behind the ring counter that you guys are currently at, there are still shelves and display cases.
Please.
Yes, there we go. Shelves and display cases full of various amulets, necklaces, circlets, brooches, rings, various forms of accessory. And we're all led over to the ring section. Currently, it's headed by a ring that looks like it has a little ear.
As we go by the circlet section, Crantor will try one on. Look like the prettiest princess.
No. You won't look like the prettiest princess, Crantor. You are the prettiest princess, and don't you think otherwise.
Crantor blushes.
Once more, who was it who is led over to the ring section?
I think that was Cassius, because he was the one asking about rings.
This is true.
Deis,
Yeah, she's looking for shinies.
As for
Brain not working.
Crantor, you're over probably closer to the entrance with Naleek and Arudim as you try on necklaces.
Oh no, the circlets are like the
Oh no, it's circlets.
little, like a tiara essentially.
Ah, yeah, you are a tribal leader. You know what, Arudim, I think you need one too.
I need what?
Points at the circlet on top Crantor's head.
Do you think fancy adornments would make me somehow more effective? Arudim just kind of thinks for a minute. Alright, I'm trying one.
How far away are you guys?
That depends on how far away the ring section is, I think.
The shop isn't all that big. I would say it's roughly like 40 feet in 40 square feet.
Within talking distance?
Yeah, you guys can hear each other. Especially because there's no one else really very
Well, you said there was all those Beyonce fans in there.
What?
So there was a
Lady
beehive.
Gaga.
Oh, duh. Oh my god.
One of the gods.
Walked into that one. So yes, the circlet at the top of your head, Crantor, actually has a diamond in the center of it where roughly, I'll say 3/5 of it, fanning out the top, looks like a shining sun with gold tips. There are several gold like flame patterns that act as the frame, wrapping around.
Yeah, he would have gone for the most like ostentatious one.
This would probably be, because a lot of them look to be for display.
That's what he would go for.
It had the biggest, fattest diamonds. Like, you immediately feel the magic in it. No attunement required. You feel like you could shoot fire.
Ooh.
You almost
Makes
feel
you
the
feel all
warmth on
tingly.
your hands as you put circlet on. You were more so caught up in that while everyone else is like,
We'll always wear it around my thigh and make it a garter.
Would it fit around your thigh is the question.
Oh, wait, damn.
Yeah, but isn't your bicep the size of my chest?
Something like
I think that's a good rough estimate, yeah. Is there a price tag or anything like that?
See, that it says 1,400 gold.
Naleek, how much is this in what I have? And just kind of holds his money that is so foreign to him.
140. Yeah.
Hmm.
The way I like to think about it when I'm shopping, you just take a 0 off. There it is.
Money is so confounding.
Right? Have you, like, honestly, Crantor, I'm pretty sure you're a bit like me, and Arudim's probably the same. We all grew up without it. Right? I grew up in a city, didn't need it. I'm assuming you probably grew up in what? A forest?
Yes, my people are nomadic and we don't require money. We live off the land.
What is it with all these city types and their wealth?
It's
We don't just
governments.
fine without it.
Right? It seems wasteful to me.
Arudim, you see that Naleek was just about to kind of speak up about that, and then kind of quieted down as they continue.
I am city folk too. I grew up in one of the biggest cities up in Ragnrath.
Arudim was just looking at some of the jewelry and not disgusted, but more like, why would I wear this? He adjusts his hair into a bun and then puts on a emerald circlet.
Oh, I like.
Slight blush as he puts it back.
But yes, you can tell as you were looking across the jewelry, see certain things definitely had some sort of extra effort put into them.
I might write you something later about something not magical and see if he could get it custom made or something. But actually, you know what? Artem's going to ask about something magical. Do you have anything that can teleport?
Clerk perks up as he was just waiting. I'm sorry, what was that?
Do you have anything that can teleport?
Oh,
Not exactly per grand scale, but just instantaneous movement, if you know what I mean.
oh yes.
Oh, what is it that the wizards call that? Is it like hazy walk or something like that? Nelly, you know what I'm talking about? What about you, Deis?
I believe you mean Misty Step? Or,
That's the one!
of course, there's Shadow Step, Twilight Step, number of spells similar. Depends on which culture.
I don't know about all those other steps, but Misty Step indeed. I have a necklace of Misty Step, in fact. So it's not cheap. Now, if I say the shop's name correctly in one go, I might consider the price.
She just puts a bag of gold on the counter. Let's see your finest stuff.
You don't have
things.
gold.
Or platinum, sorry. Platinum. Bag of platinum.
How much is in this bag?
We
of
only
platinum? Is this
deal
a
in
pre-counted?
platinum.
Was this a pre-counted bag of platinum, or did you just pull out your full sack?
No, it's a pre-counted.
Okay.
Deis, if you're going to flex hard.
Oh, she's flexing hard. You see this bag is equal to pretty much what you guys have in total.
9. But you pulled out a bag of 9. I don't want to say. You tell me
36.
how much is in this. I don't want you to.
9 grand.
Okay.
Jesus fuck.
Flex hard. You'd pull your muscle trying to flex.
I'm like drooling
She's
out of
looking
character
at
because
rings
I've
on her
always wanted to
fingers.
make a money character.
She's looking at rings, looking in a mirror, literally judging on every ring. Like, does that go with the nails? Does that go with the hair?
Out of character when Zillos was making up this character, and I had him roll up the money. He's like, "Are you sure? This is a lot." I'm like, "No, this is the way you made the character be. So I have to give the character what they would have." And yeah,
I took only 30% with me. So yeah, she plops down a big bag of money, not even really paying attention, just like, show the guys what they want.
Oh, okay, all right. The gold. He still thinks it's a lot. So he's gonna go wandering into the back. And this halfling eventually comes back out, holding a necklace that has a pale yellow, rhombus-shaped gem. What is very nature? See, ranch theme is the frame of this jewel, even kind of branching out over the jewel. And it looks like there's little subtle vines, or at least vine-like strings made to look like vines. So, this bad boy, 30,000 gold.
What's it do?
It's a Misty Step. Let's use Misty Step when you want to use Misty Step. The amount of charges.
How many times
I think this is 7 charges.
per day?
You regain charges a bit. It differs.
Insight.
Question. Can I roll a history check to have an idea of how much something like that would go for?
You can roll an Arcana check.
Okay.
Unnatural 20 insight.
Oh, this lad, as far as he's aware, he's telling the truth. It may not have full charges right now, but if it recovers a certain amount per day, it probably will tomorrow.
That just sounds so expensive. 30 grand?
16.
Deis, you know that because Misty Step is such a useful spell in a supplementary fashion, and the fact that this necklace essentially gives you multiple uses of that, as opposed to just being like a once-a-day thing or such, definitely ups its value. And a regular Misty Step item that would probably only allow you to use it once a day would still even be considered a rare item. So this is probably a very rare item. Would explain the price. Of course, that is 3,000 platinum. But still.
It's a whole third of my budget here. And by budget, I mean, it's all of Arudim's budget. The rest needs to go to the clan.
How about if we get a number of items for the group? Perhaps a bit of a discount?
We are going to be planning to shop, and the wares that you have here, we can tell they're high quality. And I'm going to assist in the persuasion.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, to clarify.
Unless your persuasion is worse than mine. But either way.
Oh, you wish. Alright.
I'm going to try to...
No, I'm gonna say Deis is the one who's trying to barter right here, so the assist will be from...
Oh, my persuasion is better than yours.
Well, Deis is rolling, so Deis, go that second time for advantage.
Just in case. No! 11, but twice.
And just to clarify, you're trying
So
to...
that's 42. That's how that works, right? Shoot.
Deis means add together, right? The total, not the higher.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's how
So
that works,
just for
right,
clarity,
Gio?
what you're trying to persuade him to lower the price?
Basically,
with a bulk like if we were to all buy things, or like if multiple of us specifically, I think.
Okay, then yeah, okay.
Like, yeah, like, hey, if we're all gonna be buying things, how about a bulk discount, huh?
yes.
And Arudim chimed in like, oh yes, we can tell that these are of utmost quality. We're very interested.
You know what, lass? Honestly, I don't really do. That's right. The whole gimmick is you gotta say the name of the shop. But I do like the idea of buying a lot. Quite frankly, I've had this thing a little longer than I would have liked. I typically like to keep things in a clean rotation in here, so that way nothing sits still too long. Know how magical items can be, as well as jewelry in general. People want to be with time. So, yes, essentially, what I'm saying is I will give you a small discount on this item if you all happened to make what I consider a hefty purchase. And then just gives you a big old bright smile looking up at you guys. It's like he just gave you a killer deal or something.
Crantor, did you find something that suits your fancy?
For the clarity, he rolled a 24.
Oh, jeez.
Greedy ass bitch.
Or you look over and you see, like, he's covered in shit and looks like he just fell into the discount rack at Claire's and said, I'll take it.
Oh no! Oh no! Okay.
She nods approvingly, like, okay, very nice.
Wait, there's a discount rack?
No.
No. they're not.
He'll actually just, like, still be covered in shit because he, like, fell into it. And just, like, hold the circlet up and be like, can you make this into a binding for my arm? Like an arm bracer?
You can do that yourself. It's an adjustable size. And it would
I'll
look
take it.
great on you.
This is the fireball one.
It's not fireball. No one's cast identify on this, so you don't know exactly what it is. You feel like you can shoot fire from your hand.
Burning hands, okay.
Scorching ray?
There you go.
Because it's it's a circlet of blasting, I assume. Totally didn't study a bunch of magic items.
Totally
Ruin the
done that.
immersion,
Unexpected.
Kobold.
I mean,
I'm sorry. I'm
one
just
thing popped into my head the moment I saw circlet and fire. One thing popped into my head.
I figured
You
it
know
was
what
pretty
it
obvious. That's why I'm being such a shit about it. Because it's just like, yeah, no, there's like, what other notable circlets are there in official 5e content? What?
There's a couple.
Really? Maybe another book.
All right, so it was the brain ring, the one with the mirror on it, and what was the other one at the top?
A shield-shaped one.
Shield shape. Okay.
Wait, Deis, that one there that has the shield on it looks awfully familiar to me. He'll hold up his hand as he's wearing one.
Arudim, you'll notice a bee, as that beehive is still buzzing heavy over back corner behind the counter.
Does the bee do anything?
Oh no, it's just kind of walking across you right now. It was walking across the counter, just started climbing across your hand, which I assume is resting on the counter.
Arudim just looks at it and he goes, "Hello, small pollinator."
Starts buzzing up, buzzes by, back up towards the hive. There's a few other bees are walking out across.
If there would be anime sparkles in Arudim's eyes ever, this is the moment.
Oh, that's great.
She'll turn to Cassius, and looking at the rings, still her fingers are covered in about 200 gold worth of rings, just looking at them. Is there something that sparked your curiosity?
Master Halfling, are you familiar with warlocks?
I mean, yeah. Why?
This is going to sound very, very odd, but I am a little bit magically inclined, maybe not so much as others, but my reserves are they're always a bit low. Such is the nature of our kind. You see, when it comes to offense, I'm more of he'll just reach up and tap his sword. I'm more of the martial type when it comes to damage. But my magic tends to be more on the support, defensive side. And, well, you happen to have anything that might allow me to, I don't know, store a spell or two for later use, or perhaps ways of, like, that necklace there that what was it, Misty Step? Is that what they call it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny you bring up the necklace, because the Ring of Spell Storing, I have 3 of those, but they're the same price as the necklace. They are too quite the rare item, and they're very valued, especially by Castor, such as looks up at you. Warlocks.
Shit, you just got read like a book.
See, you say this, out of character, you're the one with monetary obligations.
Yeah.
You gotta remember, Cassius was going into this mission not expecting to be paid, so this is all just bonus to him.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
100%. Yeah, you went into this, and I'm gonna own that for sure.
But no, that ultimately more respectful. Because even Crantor's just like, what do? Spend it? Okay. I don't need it. At least in his mind. But yes, he mentions the spelling. He pulls out he actually points it out in the case. It actually looks like 2 rings kind of coiling into one another. As if 2 circles broke apart and attached at one end. With slight little tiny engravings leading around the entirety of the ring. That right there, and then he shows the case and opens it up, and you see the very ring, and it's written right in front of you. 30,000 gold, or as you guys seem to enjoy, 3,000 platinum.
Now, you mentioned you had 3 of them.
Yes.
Are they empty, or do they happen to have spells already in them?
They're all empty.
Noted.
They're actually specially made.
Is that
Yes,
so?
that's why they're priced so well. You think I would price these things with this much money if they didn't have spells in them and they weren't mint condition? No, come on. Look at this place. And he points around the tree branches and the beehive and
Look at this place. Proceeds to look at it half garden and overgrown.
To be fair, your place is more colorful than me, and I'm a man with purple skin and blue hair, so that's saying something.
What's just saying, I guess.
So do you prefer the necklace or the ring, Cassius?
I'm more partial to that ring because I can control what's in it.
We'll take the lot, and pushes the bag forward, just not even looking at
No
him.
one's examined the dozens of...
Oh no, Arudim wants to examine them 100%.
Alrighty.
If there's any way he could get a more lethal edge in his job and his work, hell yeah.
Crantor will look too, glittering in the sunlight with everything that he's got on.
You got a list, DM? You got a list?
Oh,
Yeah.
I do have a list.
Because we'd love to go through it because, oh
Because-
boy, a catalog.
I'm already attuned to 2 rings, so I'm gonna have to drop something. Cassius will pull off the ring of fire resistance and say, "This thing's literally been through hell." And I do mean literally.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
Cassius,
literally
don't do
saying
what I
she's
think
gonna
you're going to do.
buy shit for you guys and doesn't give 2 shits.
No, hold on. We're going to get to that.
We're gonna get...
I'm more worried about Cassius trying to pawn off something like this.
Yeah, no.
No, save that for the traders. That'll get more.
You know,
Right?
you raise a valid point, Deis. You raise a valid point.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
people that would buy that shit.
He'll slip that right back on his finger. All right, going back to being a mutifier.
Arudim is going to look to Deis. Is that how you say your name?
Yes.
He's going to look to you, and he's going to say, "Interesting. Why are you willing to shell out so much money for this?"
Well, it's
I'm curious too.
just coin.
No, man.
While I
Sure.
agree, yes, it is just coin. That is a lot of coin, and most people from, well, a higher standing of society would normally hoard such an amount of coin. I'm surprised that you're so willing to part with it, and for something that isn't for you.
There's more things to find in Sigil, and when you lived as long as I have, you collect a lot of junk, and I'm already carrying enough things that seem fun, and I'm sure if you guys find something fun, you might want to trade for it.
Very well.
This green ring, does it go with my hair?
Arudim thinks for a minute, realizes he knows nothing about fashion and only functionality.
The green ring that you point out, actually, is a little symbol of a...
Hummingbird?
Yes, a hummingbird. Yes, it has little, like,
Tiny
emeralds and
little bird. I
sapphires.
love hummingbirds. They're so cute.
Its shape is actually made of many little emeralds and sapphires. It's the gold ring that makes up the actual band of the ring. There you put the ring of evasion. It would look good on you.
Add it to the tab, and we'll figure it out once everyone chooses what they want.
All right, so you're making a list, right, for me?
Yep. We can figure out the numbers.
I just tried opening Naleek's sheet, and my computer almost crashed.
Oh no.
That's why I told you not to
Oh my god.
mind too much.
Naleek
wait.
said,
The thing is, my mistake was not doing it before I started the stream.
Yeah. So you said you have a list for us?
Yes, not to actually provide you directly. There is more so a various array of rings in the
Well,
display case.
Let me put it to you this way.
We're gonna need the list, man. We want to go through it all.
Yep.
So here's what's gonna happen. Cassius looks to this halfling and goes, "All right, with that out of the way, what else you got?"
Oh, well. And he kind of gestures down to the open case one. I shall provide you a list. There are quite a few things I have off the records.
And that's
Identified for
surprising.
you.
The shop just down the road was quite enthusiastic about how much better they were than you.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, you're talking about the ninth life, aren't you? And his smile
believe
finally
Pretty good.
drops.
Yeah.
Just nods his head.
You guys were not. I want to clarify. You guys were not there. So we're
Oh,
all
I know.
perception checks.
Well, Cassius knows that it was that shop and this one that he was directed to go to.
Are we doing individual deception checks?
Whoever just said. Whoever just said.
You have advantage
Oh,
because I'm
really?
assisting you by nodding in approval.
Oh, for God's sakes.
So Cassius will mention, when we first arrived, and I mentioned that I was looking for rings,
There we go.
and we were told to come here in the Ninth Life. Now, they didn't quite have what I was looking for, but they didn't mention that they had even better stuff. But I'm a little picky. I mean, it's kind of in the fiendish blood, mate. You know how we are.
Here's the list of the rings.
Ooh.
Ooh. Hello.
Yo, hold the phone.
He is something I like.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of a sudden, you guys get it. Yes, it's just when you got it says the Ring of Evasion.
So, what is the Ring of Resistance?
The Ring of Resistance, actually, he points down to the very bottommost row. There are 9 different looking rings. There is one with slight flames, very much similar to the ones that you guys
so there's
saw.
one for each type of damage?
Almost each time.
Is there one for psychic damage?
That is the one that's missing.
Fuck! I hate psychic damage,
It's the hardest one to resist other than force.
Yep.
Because
I have force.
That's true. What about
Ideal
the
force.
Oof, God, that's so goddamn expensive. I'm interested in one of the. Oh wait, okay. Is the Ring of Water Walking? Does it require attunement?
Most rings do.
I know most rings do, but it's just water walking.
Are you asking the clerk this?
Yes, I'm gonna go up to the clerk. Does the Ring of Water Walking require attunement?
It does not. That's why it's priced a little higher. Because
There
it's
is
really
a
valuable.
orcish grin, and the half-orc tusks are showing. So I believe that'd be 120 platinum pieces.
Mm-hmm.
So
Ooh.
I will pay that. Hell yeah, I will pay 120 platinum for a Ring of Water Walking.
I
Before
trust
you
everyone to
put the
deduct
cash-
their money accurately.
Yeah, I'm calculating it now, 9 because I don't want to make a mistake here. Minus 120 equals.
Before you can spend the cash, Arudim, she literally just jingles the bag with a finger. Just like, she doesn't care.
Enjoy spending the money, then.
There's no
Arudim
shot.
is going to nod very
Says
well.
the DM who wants them to spend their money.
Haha! Fuck you, GM!
Dang it!
I
I'm
gave
keeping
them
my
this
money
money
for my babies back home!
Give. It's like, haha,
And
now they
also,
have to
there are
spend
other
all of their
shops.
hard-earned haha, now they have to spend all their hard-earned cash. Oh wait, gives them guest character with oodles of cash. Fuck!
Oodles and caboodles, baby!
Give
Oh.
you a really quick question.
Our other
comparing
party
the list
hasn't
of
even had a chance to do that yet. Really.
No, never. Never ever in a D&D game have I ever gotten to do this, so... In my, almost decade of playing any tabletop RPG, I've never gotten to have this experience once in my life as the player.
I'm so happy.
So really quick, Advy, how many charges does the Ring of Misty Step have in it currently, and how many does it regain a day?
It's a necklace of Misty Step Act.
Oh, it's a necklace.
Yes,
okay,
the Misty
yeah,
Step is
a
separate
necklace.
from this list. Yes, he added.
Necklace
It's not on the
of
list.
Misty Step.
Oh, so wait, you are buying the necklace of Misty Step?
Apparently, my friend here, the
purchased
new
it.
party member, just strolled up and said, "How about a bulk discount?" And that is
Alrighty.
definitely going to be within the pool.
Alright, so
100%.
let me go enter that into your character sheet.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool! You're gonna do that because I was
That
doing
was-
that. Hold on,
Yeah.
here. Let me
Oh no, you already
go.
had the thing open. Oh,
I'm sorry.
it's okay.
I fucked up.
No, it's okay. You already. No, I appreciate this. Oh wait, where
I'm just doing calculations here. For the Misty
Here.
Step, you said 3,000 gold pieces?
Yeah, 3,000 platinum.
Okay.
I said Misty of Misty.
Okay, so I'm
And yes, the
seeing-
necklace of Misty Step is going to require attunement.
Okay, so
I'll
Okay,
enter in the
so it
description.
requires attunement.
Yeah,
So that's going to take an hour. Arudim will look to you. If you'd like, I could go halvesies on it with you.
Oh, that would be much easier. Yes, that would be wonderful.
Alright, so I will deduct 1,500 platinum from my total then.
Alright, 12. 15.
Minus 1,500 equals...
She's gonna pass on the Ring of Protection, because she doesn't need that.
And I can also go halfsies if you want on the Ring of Water Walking, so 60 from me.
Oh, she just picks it up and doesn't even care about that much.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, just that one was a bit for because it was higher on the platinum.
Dope.
1 second, I'm just calculating, because we still will get a discount.
This is true.
Plus,
Crantor's also going to want the Ring of Jumping, one of them.
Ring of Jumping?
Mm-hmm.
What does that do?
Lets you jump.
No, but like, how far?
It triples your jump speed, or your jump height. While wearing this ring, you can cast a jump spell from it as a bonus action at will, but only target yourself as you do so. And the jump distance is tripled until the spell ends. So,
add it to the pile. It's cheap.
I might be so stupid.
fuck you, stairs. I can just jump now.
No! Bought a magic ring to fuck the stairs.
Well,
That's
but not to
amazing.
fuck the stairs.
Okay, so I'm writing down what stuff I'm grabbing.
There is one other that I'm slightly interested in.
Alright, finished. It's in your thing.
Yay.
Very simple.
Well, Arudim is more looking at walking on top of the water. I'm not too worried about that. I'm more looking at what's under it. That ring of swimming.
Alrighty, so now I need everyone to tell me what they are actually purchasing, so I can.
Yeah,
The Ring of
calculating
Evasion was
what's grabbing.
purchased, I believe.
Who wanted the Ring of Evasion?
I remember just passively Deis going, I'm gonna take it.
I'm gonna copy and paste to you on the Discord which one she's grabbing, and I'll calculate up the exact amount.
I can convert it to platinum for you.
We're only just starting this shopping, and I'm like really happy.
And
I have never
500
received
gold
this
worth of
dopamine rush.
Advy, just let me know when you come around to me.
It's so
No, yes.
unknown.
Yes, no, I'm waiting for someone else to speak up. Alright, good. So Cassius.
Okay, so there.
Okay,
Cassius
so-
is looking at that ring of swimming.
Ooh, that's right.
Oh, yes.
Mainly because, and he kind of looks at Arudim. I've picked up a new trick I haven't shown you yet, mate. So I'm not too worried about walking on top of the water. I'd like to be able to get underneath it, though.
Oh, you're liking the Ring of Swimming. Yes, it's quite the handy one, specifically for non-aquatic creatures. With attunement required, just allows you to swim, or as if it was as easy as walking. Not that you can walk on the water. Different than the Ring of Water walking.
Oh, don't worry, I don't need a ring for that.
Oh, well, lovely.
The moment you put me under the water, I'm basically useless. He kind of pulls open his shirt and shows the chainmail underneath. Kind of weighs me down.
He pulls out and sets down the case and opens it up, and the Ring of Swimming, you just see the outline of a water current lining this golden ring. You need a Ring of Swimming.
Indeed I do, my friend. Indeed I do.
That will be 100 platinum.
Cassius will open his purse and start counting out 100 platinum.
Who got the
I
one
mean, I do want...
of water walking?
Yes.
You did, Arudim? Okay. Ooh.
Yes.
Crantor would like one too.
Well, I didn't buy it, but Deus is like, oh yeah, pocket change. Yeet.
I mean, I would definitely love that ring of spell storing.
Now everyone's all of a sudden just flocking around Deus, like, oh.
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. I
Our
will
best
buy it
friend.
if I have to.
She is literally soaking up every bit of this attention, and she will go halvesies on a few things. There is still about 6,000 platinum still in that bag, not accounted for.
Okay, so what, are you gonna go half on the spell storing with Cassius?
Let's see.
That will be 3,000
That'll
platinum.
be 4,000.
3,000 platinum? No, yeah, you're right. You are right.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you were giving a discount before or after, but yeah, she'll go halvesies. She'll toss down 1,000 platinum.
1,000
Or
platinum?
1,500.
Alright, and that'll be 2,000 platinum for the spells.
I'll make that note.
Oh, you already got the Ring of Water?
Yeah, I picked up one of them.
You know what? Crantor's also going to take a Ring of Mind Shielding.
She's already got it on the counter for you.
Perfect.
Mind shielding, eh?
Yeah, just in case we ever run into Castle again.
Oh, wait, what? What does the Ring of Mind Shielding do?
Prevents them from reading your thoughts.
How do you know this?
No magic can looking things up.
Because
You know what? I'll ask. I'll bite in character.
I will ask that we not do that, especially if your characters would not privy to this information.
Fair enough. Sorry.
for a second I thought you were saying...
Arudim will bite for you. He'll go up to the clerk. What does the Ring of Mind Shielding more specifically do?
The Ring of Mind Shield. Well, it's pretty self-explanatory. I'd say the item more or less prevents people from read your minds, be able to delve into your thoughts, and even use ring to become invisible. You can make the ring turn invisible. Good to prevent those who may mind from knowing of it.
Does this require attunement?
It does.
I need to look up something really quick, unless you would know off the top of your head, GM. Does the Cloak of Displacement require attunement?
It does.
Fuck. Alright, that would be my last thing. So, Cloak of Displacement definitely does need attunement, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Shite.
Does it take a short rest or a long rest to reattune to something, Advy?
Short rest.
Yes, essentially.
Yeah, so we got a few little things. I will pop in the Discord
You know what, I'll just let,
stuff she picked up.
I'll let Crantor take that if he really wants it. I'm not gonna buy that.
He does, because he thinks about canon and other people who have tried to read his mind.
Well, to be fair, as long as you're with me and Ko still tries to read our minds like he did last time, well, I'll just do the same thing I did. Not going to say it out loud because, well, hell, that'd even
I
make
think
me
that would
blush.
just make him angrier.
Hey, it worked last time.
It did knock him off of his game. So it worked.
Fair enough.
Okay, so writing down the list. Arudim, all the things that
I'd
you...
be taking Foot of Misty Step and the Ring of Water Walking. And I'd be going
No, I'm sorry.
half and half with Deis on the necklace.
Okay, so then you... Alright, then that means...
I had already subtracted the 1,500, so if there is a count, I'll just add whatever the difference was.
Yeah, she spent basically 4,130 platinum of what I've listed.
Alright, so up next, Cassius. What is it you all have purchased this far?
The Ring of Swimming for its full price, in platinum, of course, and the Ring of Spell Storing, I went halves with Deis. It is Deis and not Deus, right?
Deis, yeah.
Okay.
Deus. I just tend to pronounce it wrong.
We all have names.
But
Now,
yeah, if I
Leaf,
screw up that calculation, feel free to double check it.
me and Crantor were going back and forth for name for
Is it Naleek or Naleek?
Yeah, for a while we were like Naleek, and it's like no, there's two E's. It's
Elvish
really
can be a little
Naleek.
weird.
Naleek.
Elvish can be a little weird. And yeah, she was picking up that circuit of blasting for Crantor.
Yeah.
So literally, everything she picked up on there, she is
Alright,
literally
let
like,
me-
here. She'll whisper over Arium, do you think any of this that doesn't pique our interest might get those bracers of haste that you were looking at earlier?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes.
Actually, Artium.
Oh.
Artium wanted the bracers, didn't he? Or was it Crantor?
Crantor, but he only said that too. I
Sorry.
think Cassius. No, Arudim. Arudim was the one who went to console him. Correct? I forgot actually.
Cassius did.
Cassius. Okay, I was
Cassius.
right. I was like,
Yeah.
wait, getting mad.
Yeah, sorry. She will try to even it out for that ring of telekinesis, 5,000 platinum. Will he knock off the 130 platinum? That brings it to like 9,130.
Alrighty, you bought up his only ring of telekinesis. You look over and it catches your eye that ring has a golden gem on it with the two little hands grasping it out of the platinum-shaped ring. Very fitting that you purchased it with platinum.
Yep, she'll toss that on and just kind of stow her normal cloak into her little bag. She wants the attention right now. And she has about 500 gold pieces worth of jewelry decked out on her rings, bracelets, bangles.
I'm imagining Crantor walking around with his circlet and 3 rings, all jeweled up with his gold armor. I just can't.
Crantor's a pimp. Just give me one of those chalice of blesses and we'll be good to go.
Cassius looking pretty slick himself now. He's got several rings of his own. Actually, more decked out with more rings. Probably like 4, I think.
Yeah.
Decked out with your rings. Your clothes have now been completely mended, so they no longer have that Avernian stank on them.
He would have cleaned it, but he just doesn't have a way of fixing the holes.
No, remember, Naleek mended them. It's like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
I started mending. And it's just like, and it was kind of like, wait, you could have done this the whole time thing?
Cass will walk over to Deis. He'll pull off his ring of fire resistance and just kind of hold it out. I know you was eyeing the that rock back at the last place. So, yeah, why don't you go ahead and take that? One good turn deserves another, I say.
Crantor will offer his as well.
And besides, points to the ring, taps its horns. I kind of have that all inborn anyway.
He's got a point.
I don't really need this.
True, I also have that myself, but sometimes having something extra to trade off is always fun.
So are all y'all just interested in rings, or are you looking for other items?
Oh, I've got my sights set on a few other things, but you don't strike me as an armorer.
Or a weaponsmith.
Nothing of the sort. Not many smiths here. Beautisol.
I'll take a dealer. A weapons dealer. Arms dealer. But a coke dealer would be fine too.
God damn it.
Well, I will say, if you're ever coming through Lunia, come by Beautisol, come by here. I'll take care of you all. Oh, you know what? Y'all made quite a few purchases, but you already got the necklace, so... you know what? This is pretty cheap. How about a bag of holding? Oh, I'll find it.
Right.
Hit the road. No, I'm just kidding. I know, there's players trying to play. How about a bag of holding?
Oh, Naleek, you've been awfully quiet this whole time.
Because not really a jewelry guy. Stuff is metal.
Oh, right. Forgot about that. Fair point. Fair
That's
point.
Druids do have silly concepts about things.
Hey, I don't go insulting your beliefs. Whatever they may be.
Still,
Um,
if someone wants a bag of holding, I already have something for travel. They can be very useful, though you must be careful with dimension
No.
spells.
and the halfling leans over more in Naleek's direction, looking for a ring that's not made of metal, and he plops out this wooden ring that's has a finely ingrained outline and almost what looks like a twig pattern going around the ring with little leaves popping out of it. This seems right up your alley. Here's a ring of regeneration. And Naleek's eyes kind of raise up a little, and he looks around to gauge everyone else's reaction.
Crantor's just like, yeah, go on, go for it. Encouraging.
He looks over at the
Cassius is giving him this look like, there you go. I mean, you mentioned it.
Is this worth
Ask
my
and you
money,
shall
though?
receive.
What? What kind of question was that? No. Here, it's a little too good to be true. You're handing us a bag of holding? He kind of looks over at everyone, kind of shamefully. I don't know how to shop, help. And this probably comes as a surprise to you, Crantor, because he's a rich folk. He's a city life.
Right, yeah, no. What do you mean? Shopping's easy. Just fall into what you want and take it.
But yeah, Naleek was like, no, we'll take the bag. Yeah, if you ever come by, then maybe. And Naleek kind of just floats behind the rest of you, waiting for you all to decide whether or not you're going to buy more stuff or were you guys going to leave.
DS will saunter around and just taking your time, one little loop, and then just start. If you could strut when you slither, she would be.
You still
You can
got
have the swagger
you gotta
when you
have
slither.
that. You gotta have that hip sway when you do it.
Oh yeah, thank you. Hip sway, yeah. So she's got that.
Alright, so I take it you all make your way out.
Mm-hmm.
And, listen, I wouldn't trust the putty cat from the Ninth Life. He's a dish. And then he kind of wanders, even meanders into the back area of the shop.
Kitty cat, is he a tabaxi or is he one of them backwards hands weirdos?
Tabaxi, I guess. He's hand his hands from the back.
Arudim just looks to everybody. I don't know about you, but I think I've had enough interactions with felines for a while.
Crantor just slowly puts the Ring of Mind shielding on in full visibility.
Oh yeah, just
All right.
Just in case.
Actually, I'm with you on that one, Arudim.
I'm
So,
sure there's
given-
somewhere where we could find something magical.
Oh, I'm absolutely sure. Shall we get those bracers of haste from that little quaint shop, or perhaps maybe
I
we'll get
do
some
like
lunch?
the idea of being hasted.
So who wants what? I have Mind Shield and Circlet she gives over to Crantor. She's got a Ring of Evasion, Ring of Water Walking,
I thought,
Ring of Warmth.
I bought my own ring of. Oh wait, no, you said you bought that.
Yeah, the Water Walking, yeah, that was for you. So she's got Ring of Evasion and Ring of Warmth, literally just not caring who takes it, or for trade, alongside that Ring of
So
Resistance.
what was the total discount on the necklace?
no, that's what he's saying, because there was no discount on the necklace, he just gave you the back pull.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. That's cool.
Who is
All
carrying
right,
the
so
bag
my
of
money
holding, by the way?
is calculated perfectly then.
I think Naleek is carrying the bag of holding.
Okay, Naleek will carry
Because he's...
holding.
I mean, if no one else wants to, Crantor will, but I thought Naleek grabbed it.
I mean, when it comes to my weapons and everything, I'm pretty much set. I only really need to carry the one sword. The other one, well, you know all about that.
I mean, I've got all these javelins I can throw in there.
Be sure to wrap anything sharp. They do tend to pierce things.
Okay, so I guess we're going back to that rundown shack.
Let's go new places just to see if they
Yeah.
also have things that we can trade for too.
I'm more interested in looking for like an armorer, an arms dealer, something a bit more of the warrior in me. And I'm pretty sure Crantor kind of feels the same.
At this
Just
point, are you guys
vehement
like,
Nolly.
are you guys kind of like exiting the building at this point?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
As you guys are saying
She
this,
would've
Naleek
left.
will kind of just look over and just like, "Hey, you!" Call out, and there'll be a couple of knights walking by, and one will stop and turn around, and it'll be like another very well-groomed dwarf. He has 2 braids in his beard, but otherwise is encased in this very shiny and detailed plate armor. Yes? Kind of looking Naleek up and down, then slower looks everyone else up and down. If we're looking to buy some weapons or shields or something. Oh, not many places like this here in Beautisol, but the Ninth Life is great. The first floor is full of armor and shields. We have several floors dedicated to weapons. It's the 9-story building. You'll see it, kid. You'll see it. Just kind of turns off from now. He turns around, slowly smiling. Guess what, guys? Crantor, Crantor and Deis, you'll have already heard this because the conversation was in Celestial. Anybody having some second thoughts on the Ninth Life?
I'm pretty good for right now. I have...
Because that's where we would find all the weapons here. How many places you can find weapons here. And now he's just kind of saying that with a big grin, but despite the very big grin, it's like, fuck my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arudim immediately reads into that, and he just walks over, puts an arm around him, and just goes, "Welcome to my life," and he starts walking towards the damn store.
He said it's the big tower, and he turns around. I wonder where... Oh, and you guys see just about down the street, a block and a half, 2 blocks away, is standing head and shoulders above the rest of the buildings is this very thin, light blue marble tower that has ingrained on it on several different sides. In common is the Ninth Life, once on each side, but it's at different elevations amongst. Like, just head and arms down, walking forward towards it. Like, hey, this isn't gonna be traumatic. Fine.
Like, if you wish, I'm not quite interested in heading for more shopping just right now. You're always welcome to join me for a latte.
I will say it is midday. Well, it feels like midday. It's always night. It's later, but...
Yeah.
Yeah. Midday coffee is the thing.
I will say, from the DM's perspective, if there was any time to split the party comfortably, now is the time.
Yeah, she'd rather go for a latte.
I just kind of want to get with...
Well, you don't have to spend anything. It's
No,
your money.
I'm honestly
Naleek.
with Cassius. My mindset was saving my money for weaponry or armor. Because I made this armor and I made this sword, and while I think they're really nice, I'm sure I could find something made better.
Oh, there's always something better, but personal
No, but
touches
something up my
always-
alley. How many wooden claymores do you see? Come
Very true, very true. Though I have to admit, you have very good craftsmanship.
Oh, thank you. I knew a few dwarves growing up, and it's always very cool crafting thing. But I didn't really want. I don't know. I didn't like the feel of like hanging metal to blades.
That's very true. Wood is quite soothing, I've heard. I never got into it. It's too much work to really do that.
Oh, especially magical wood. This is actually wood oak trees of Venya, 3rd layer of Celeste. And then he's Naleek, the most confident you've probably ever seen him. Not really cocky, but just like, see what guys, he's like eyebrow raising, like, this is my
Crantor will
thing.
nod approvingly.
Thank
It's
you.
like, there's my boy. There's my boy.
She will slide to the other side of him, put an arm around through his. Well, in that case, why don't we go for a latte? We can go over items and magics that we have seen, and perhaps you'll have a better idea of what you want to buy.
Kind of like takes his. No, like I said, I just want to go get shopping done at the cat place as quick as possible. Over with. To be honest, I'm not much of a coffee guy. Cat.
I'll meet you all in about an hour outside the big, gaseous tower.
I'll go with Naleek. Boy, Arudim, what about you, mate?
I personally would like to upgrade this, and he holds up a dagger that definitely looks a bit worn and used.
Naleek kind of looks up and he's like, "What the hell is that?" Just kind of smugly, just being smug with you as you guys are rolling.
just glares at him and then pulls out the infernal dagger he also stole.
Oh shit, why didn't you offer that to the trade guys earlier?
Because I wanted to see what we could do first. Never put all your cards on the table.
Arudim is the smart one. Always remember this.
And Naleek thinks back to card time with Cassius, looks over to Cassius.
We're family with me. Really do.
He doesn't actually say that. I don't think I'm gonna go anymore.
I love
Just
it.
because I got a good poker face and you probably never played, that doesn't mean nothing.
I even grew the beard so people could see less of my face. I didn't actually grow it. I just grew it because there was no way to shave on Celestia, and I've kind of come that I always had to keep a clean shave.
Yeah, hear about that one.
Crantor, even though it's technically only been about like 6 months or so, you remember babyface Naleek when he had the short hair with the shaved sides, and it's just like night and day. He looks years older.
It feels like it was 10 years ago and also yesterday at the same time.
Yeah, I want everybody to try and imagine that. Naleek with no beard and short hair groomed back. Oh, and metal armor, of course.
He was not having a good time. The poor lad.
So, Arudim is going to stick with Cassius and Naleek, whereas Crantor and Deis are going to go get some lattes.
Oh no, Crantor's going to get... He's going to go get the weapons.
Oh,
He's not going to pass that up.
Oh, dang, the Deis is just going to be like, oh.
Yep. She's just slithering away.
Oh, she's got her mindset on lattes, huh?
I mean, that's fair. She is a caster.
Yeah, I mean...
Or at the very least, she seems to be one. She's not carrying a weapon.
No, it's not.
with
That's
her.
not why I'm saying that. I'm like, dang it, this is kind of... You know what? It's fine, actually. We're gonna roll with it. We'll roll with it. So yes, you guys are wandering throughout these streets of Beautisol again, admiring the surrounding marble, glass, and silver-lined buildings. The patrons of the streets, which are becoming a little more bustling as the quote-unquote day goes on. You all take not but 5 minutes before you're coming across the entrance of Ninth Life. Yes, you all approach this.
I'm on 8.
The sign is the most standoutish feature in this pristine, thinning building. Held up by silhouettes of catfolk are letters that spell out the Ninth Life. Despite its quirkiness, though, it's not too different in contrast to the rest of the city, like the shack was, is ingrained very professionally into the building logo. Enter the building through its oval-shaped doors. Yeah, it's an oval-shaped double-door entrance. No handles, it just pushes open.
100%.
You're welcomed by this powder blue marble that subtly shines throughout the entire oval-shaped room. It's lined with several shelves and counters with armors mounted on the walls and different variants of shields dangling from the ceiling, luminescent chains for display. The chains seem to be like doubling as light sources, providing the light that reflects off the walls.
Alright, now I gotta admit, that's actually kind of impressive. Functional, but it looks alright. I like it.
To the left of the entrance is a large rounded counter with no one behind it, and a map on a stand with 8 boxes on it. To the right, many aisles with copies of the hanging shields are perched, and directly across from you is a corridor that looks like it leads to a staircase. Naleek said, that's really what I was expecting. I'm gonna lie.
A staircase. Looks at Crantor, looks back.
Crantor just holds up his
I will
brand
say
new
you
ring
don't
of
see
jumping.
a staircase, you just see the corridor that lead to one.
He still has his victory eyes, the ring of jumping that he bought.
Oh, precious.
Finally, his most mortal nemesis can finally be defeated.
They've come. Stairs.
At long last.
First the stairs,
Then the bitches.
You both were on the same page. Express how much have made content together. Oh my gosh. All right.
Please do.
Well, Astro, that's up to you. Whatever you want to do.
No. It's you. That's Kobold and
You
Castor.
and Castor.
All session, everybody's been getting me confused with everybody
I'm
else.
so sorry. My dyslexic ass brain.
So Nali kind of walks over to the map on a stand, as you guys are kind of, I imagine, gazing about the building.
Why don't we let our resident Victor here have the first go?
Okay. Crantor would definitely be like his eyes would be gleaming at all the shields and looking for new weapons around. But if he doesn't see any, he'll just like like wander around and look at the boxes on it.
Okay, and yeah, you'll be kind of looking up and down the aisles, which have armor, which will have shields, and then later down armor. And yes, you'll walk up to the map that Naleek's now checking out at this point. You'll see 8 boxes, all labeled. The first one labeled armor and shields. Second one labeled wands and staffs. The third one's labeled melee weapons. Fourth, ranged weapons and ammunition. Fifth, potions. Sixth, scrolls. Seventh, garments. And the 8th, tools. Drop it in chat. Or after examining this, you'll notice that the implication is essentially that each one of the boxes is one of the floors that is dedicated to its own section.
Okay, Crantor's confused.
So listen. Pretty much just a saying that there's 8 different floors. We have to go up the stairs over there to each floor is themed after something else. The first floor being armor and shields.
Gotcha. Okay. Does this jumping ring require attunement, or can I use it to get up the stairs?
Does require attunement. So you're
okay. Damn. Okay. Slightly less victorious. Look around for like a shopkeeper or attendant or minion.
Eventually, after looking up and down a few aisles, you see a lion tabaxi. Black buns and silver robe down. Eyes will rise as soon as he sees you. Oh, welcome! Boom. Kind of waves at you.
Totally not tense at all.
Filed claws, normal paws, and rather slender individual, but shorter than Naleek.
I just picture the dare.
Nani the fuck? We got a short guy we can make fun of now? Hell yeah.
Kobold, you and I are short in real life.
Look, let me be tall once!
No, I can't be tall, you can't be tall! Astro laughing in 6 foot. I'm sorry, Kobold, I didn't mean it.
I mean, if it makes either of you feel better, I'm just under 6 foot, and I have 2 older brothers that are both 6.5 feet tall. So
I'm 5'5".
Fucking stab their knees.
Yes, it
So the first floor you said was what? Like, what
Armor
can we
and
see in our immediate area?
armor and shields. There are shields propped up on the aisles as this thin, short tabaxi walks out. And the first thing you guys notice, aside from their robe, is the halo over their head.
Asmar Tabaxi.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I like this guy a lot better than the last one.
Yeah,
you know who
100%.
I mean.
I think we just met his counterpart.
I mean, you could be. And look, his hands are even right.
Are they right? I'm distracted by the halo. I didn't see the hands.
Yeah, is his pawsies the correct bone structure?
Yep, the thumbs inside, waving at you right. Hello, nice to meet you all. My name is Dream Lake.
I'm sorry, your name is Dream Lake.
Yes.
It's not the weirdest name I've heard.
No, it's not that it's weird, it's just that it's nice. It's
Thank
old
you.
tribal names like the shamans used to give to the kids.
Oh, thank you.
You had a tribe made of tabaxi, and he looks at the halo, then looks at him.
Yes.
Oh my god, wait, are you telling me there's a tribe of angelically blessed tabaxi?
Well, to sum it up, yes. You were saved by a deity. End of Torah.
Just Arudim realizing his clan of orcs, half-orcs, and humans are just fucked. Like, no god would ever be all like, nah, don't worry, bro, I fucking got you. Like him realizing, like, man, maybe that's why we're hated. Maybe we're just not bros. We're just not good people to other people. Maybe that's why.
Listen,
And there's like this
hang out
brief
with
moment of like inward reflection on his face of like, oh god, maybe the gods really do hate us. Are we the baddies? Not really about we are the baddies, but he kind of has this introspective of like, even the orc gods are like, I ain't no helicopter god, sink or swim.
Oh no, that's it.
And the fact that other cultures and races could possibly get that buffer, it doesn't. There's just that hint of, god damn it, that's not fair.
All this talk about gods and what they are doing just makes me want to get this campaign to a level 17 campaign.
Hey, so what are the gods doing, Crantor? Oh, let me call them up.
Right. Hey,
Cosmic
Heracles, what's going on with
Cataclysm.
Nike?
Oh, they're chatting.
They playing bridge yet, or are they playing Jenga, like I suggested? Jenga
I know
is the
that-
true test of wits.
I
Drunk.
know that Heracles is all about bocce ball.
Heracles is a bitch, though.
You should be saying that about my god.
I will say it about it only because I can.
Okay, that sounds good.
Slap fight ensues between Arudim and Crantor.
2 slaps,
they're gonna
already
be
is flat.
Are they going to be at this for
No,
a
you
while?
get disadvantage on your slaps because of my cloak.
Oh, shit. Yeah,
I get advantage on my slaps because of my giant biceps.
Oh,
Cassius is going to look at this lion tabaxi. He's going to say, they're going to be at this for a while because the young orc there, well, he's about as hard to hit as fucking whirlwind. And the big guy, well, his palms are about the size of, well, so they're going to be at this for a while. In the meantime...
It's not a character, but okay.
oh, yes, you...
No, we're making it in character now. What's happening?
Oh,
I
no.
No. Crantor doesn't actually do unfortunately.
It says you.
Neither would Artem. He'd insult a god, but probably not to Crantor's face.
It depends on the god. Some of them, he'll be like, oh yeah, he's a bitch.
No, if it's a god like, they're kind of a good god, maybe Crantor's into that.
I mean, you did freeze a Zariel. Just saying.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I mean, I really did, didn't I?
yeah, there are things. Oh, man. What I love about this campaign is there's still a notch of storytelling I have yet to prove to people I can hit, because we haven't gotten to those points in the campaign. But oh boy,
Hey, give it time.
when I sidewind you guys with some shit, oh man, I'm so happy.
Fun
was just
fact, Zariel's been dead the entire time.
Who the hell's been talking to me?
Oh god, I have an idea.
You didn't have a pact with the Hexblade. Turns out you were a pact of the Great Old One. Haha, get fucking pranked, bro.
Shit.
But anyway, Castle mentioned to the man, yeah, we're looking around here. It looks like you got quite the selection. The big lad here, he and I both, well, we fancy ourselves as warriors.
Oh, you say. Well, look the type.
And we would love to check to examine your wares and see if you have any suitable, but do you have an alternate entrance to that floor? Because just kind of points down to his legs. Stairs can be difficult.
Oh, anybody can walk up that hallway.
Eyebrow raise. Audible eyebrow raise.
Go look. And he steps to the side to let everyone walk over to the column.
Cassius will immediately just, what?
I picture like we all just like poke our heads out like a Scooby-Doo montage.
Yes.
And sure enough, you guys go to poke your head into the corridor, and you look around in your 3 directions and see there is no staircase, it is just walls. And then you look up and see just a vertical hallway leading all the way up, and you see 8 different corridors popping up above you. At specific heights, yes. I don't remember what it started with an
Okay.
oh well, it's gonna bug me. But yes, you guys see sure enough,
Interval?
just walk, just climb.
Climb. Okay.
And he runs right by you all and jumps right up on the wall and just starts running up the wall on just his hind legs, and he jumps to the other wall running up and then stops and looks down at you all. See? And then just drops and falls, and of course in cat-like fashion, lands on his feet in the last second, taking no damage whatsoever.
How'd you do that?
I walked in this hallway.
Well, like, because I've seen martial artist people, what
Monks,
warriors,
yes.
what type with a fist. They can do that. Now, was that, or was this like some sort of magical effect that allows people like my friend here?
2 spell effects reside in this hallway: spider climbing and feather fall. That way, everyone can move up this tower freely
Oh.
and down this tower safely.
I like that. But anyway, am I to assume that this is the floor for armor?
Yes,
Or is this
armor
assault
and
shield?
shields, of course.
Right. You see, the lot of us just got back from a trip to, well, Avernus. Let's just put it out there.
Ah, lovely. Actually, a nice tourist spot if you go in the right manner. But, you can rarely go in the right manner.
Well, I mean, to be fair, even with my lineage, it wasn't all that fun. But anyway, I'm particularly looking for something lightweight, nothing too fancy, really. Just something a bit more protective than any, again, opens his shirt to show the chainmail. This, I kind of got impaled while I was there. Bloody Mesoloth. Looks at Arudim, and I will be kicking his ass next time I see him if Grandma didn't get him first.
Artem just sighs.
It's a grudge match, man.
You're not likely to win.
But is he likely to lose?
Yes.
Behind Arudim, Crantor's like mouthing, I believe in you.
It's not that I'm being
Behind
realistic.
you can't see.
Passive perception is 23.
Oh,
Hang on,
man.
I'm gonna roll deception real quick.
It would be a stealth if you're trying to do it without me.
You're not gonna believe it.
What you got?
It's a nat
Ass.
20.
A nat 20.
There we go.
You ass!
Oh, that's
I
so
swear to God.
Oh, that was a 19! Come on.
I like how you said passive, but then decided to roll when you were like, "Oh, nat 20. Let me try." And
That is a lie. 5%
From
chance.
warrior to warrior. Cassius
Exactly.
responds.
Idiot to idiot. Got it.
Himbo to himbo, yes.
Yes,
Dead
exactly.
man to dead man.
Well, let's just say I got impaled by what was them freaky bug-looking things there, Arden? Do we have a look what those was?
Artem just like, I believe they were hellfly or something? Hellbeetle?
No. The one what stabbed me.
The giant bug that stabbed you.
No, giant bug never stabbed me. I'm talking about the ones outside of the fort.
Oh, the Yazaloth.
the,
Were those the ones-
the Yagnoloth.
Yeah, Yagnoloth, my bad. You mean the Yagnoloths?
I'm talking about the little ones.
Yeah, Yagnoloth.
Is that what it was called?
Oh
Yeah,
no,
with
the
whipping
little one.
tongues.
The little one was Mesoloth. I'm sorry, I thought you were talking about Liam.
Oh, no. Mesoloths, then.
Like, above game, I know they're Mesoloth. In character, I don't think Cassius knew that.
No, you didn't. Arudim did, because he's killed and fought
Yeah,
many
it's
of
not
them.
cool
I just
like
fucked
that.
up. Arudim
yeah.
just goes, Mesoloths.
Yeah, that. One of them stabbed me, and, well, last I heard he's still alive, and, well, I didn't quite like the fact that he stabbed me. So, I kind of need to upgrade this. You happen to have anything like that? I'm specifically referring to, like, upgraded armor. Nothing too terribly fancy, just something better that isn't going to, and Cassie's going to mention, I don't want anything to kind of weigh me down, because I'm more of the agile fighter, as it would. Not like him, but, and do forgive me, but I don't think this is a place that would much worry too much about it. Cassius will point to the sword on his back, and then it will summon his pack sword. I fight using both hands.
So are you looking for something like a chainmail or a breastplate, perhaps?
Well, I think a breastplate might be a bit restrictive. Chainmail kind of gives me that flexibility, because I'm also a caster, yeah.
I have chainmail and chain shirts, actually. Chain shirts are a little more variant. The chainmail are pretty much just resistance-based armors. You're interested in?
Oh, yeah, I am.
Okay.
Ooh.
Specifically, you see this conjured this out of like radiant energy in his hand was a list specifically of just the chainmail and chain shirts they have available. I have many more options, but these are specifically what you had just requested. Of course, maybe you're looking for something that's leather-based, but that might also just be the same of what you're looking at now, but different format. We have plenty of plate armors, and that kind of glances over in Crantor's direction. Very heavy armor.
Eyebrow raise.
We have many plate armors, in fact.
Oh, I would love to peruse.
Comforting the moment, as he's still trying to give his attention to Cassius, not to just dismiss him.
No. You see, I'm not really looking for something with any particular direct enchantment. I'm looking for something a bit magical, yes, but with a more, how can I put it? Basically, this, just better.
You have chainmail, correct?
Yes.
Well, are these not better? Are you provided resistances or perhaps altered effects?
Yeah, I'm a warlock. Plus, I'm a tiefling, so the fire resistance isn't really that much of a thing. As far as the other resistances, I'm not too worried about that. I have ways of dealing with stuff like that.
Oh, for a low fee of 10 platinum, I will identify any weapon, any item really in the store, so that way you know exactly what you're getting. I'm hastily popping in prices for everything right now before I provide the full list of armors, which probably doesn't matter to Ard in one lick, but I will take this moment to tell Deis, you are getting a sending in your head from Naleek. So we're at the 9th life, actually very wholesome location. Also is a lot to offer for spellcasters.
Yeah, I need somebody to count for me for each word, because I will lose track immediately.
I would say just trust yourself to be about 25 words and I'll Only in more dire circumstances is it necessary to keep up with that specific. But yeah, just try. Just try and keep it short, sweet.
Having a wonderful time with my latte. Don't need any more magical items that I have. If I think of it, I'll meet you here. And that's all she'll send.
Yeah.
Oh, then, yes, she slips her tea.
Okay, doke then.
I like to think that the sip was the last word of the sending.
Oh,
yes,
absolutely.
100%. All you hear it in Naleek would just hear and just go ah.
I'm looking for something a bit more just straight protection. He'll hold up his hand with the ring of protection on it. I'm just looking to be a bit more protected. I'm looking for something that offers a bit more protection. It doesn't really require attunement and doesn't really restrict my movement. So something a bit like chainmail that's more focused on just the protection aspect rather than additional benefit.
Unfortunately, we do not have anything like that in chainmail format. You see, we have a lot of that in heavy and light armors, but medium armors aren't that purchased much here. I get a few rangers here and there, but a lot of people come in looking for the plate armors and the ring mails. If they're looking for medium armors, it's scale mail. I have scale mail.
Would I be able to try that on to see how I move in that?
Absolutely. Let's lead you down here. So you're going to be brought down. Here's actually our fancier version of the armor that is a little more protected. Is our dragon scale mail. You'll notice it is a blue dragon scale mail, but you were looking for something a little more generalized. Over here we have scale mail made out of very different creatures from many different planes, I might add. I could not specify which one's from which, as it's not really made from one creature or the other, but conglomerate of scales is to provide a unique look to it. You can see almost rainbowish are the scales across it. Not very saturated colors, but very metallic colors. A lot of them are earthy colors, but you see some gold scales, you see silver scales, you see red scales in there occasionally amongst the more general scales that you would probably find on more mundane reptilian creatures. Alas, all of these pieces, they are magical.
Such as
Scale mail of great blessing. It's forged by the dwarves under Moradin themselves on the 4th layer. This could be me getting mixed wrong between the 4th or the 5th. I think it's the 4th. I'm going to go with the 4th for now, if I'm corrected later. It's going to be roughly 15 grand.
And I'm sorry, what was it do again?
This is just the more general scale mail. This is the scale mail of great blessing forged from the dwarves under Moradin himself. You could actually roll a religion check at the sound of the name Moradin.
Yeah, sure. I'll roll a religion on that one. Having grown up around dwarves, the dwarves of Mo, would I be able to roll advantage?
Yes, actually. This god will have been very commonly worshipped in. You were on the same plane.
Oh shoot, that was to the GM. Sorry.
Oh,
it was an 18 and a nat 1, or a 15 and a nat 1.
Yeah,
so
18 total. Yeah, I see it. No worries, guys. You guys can't see it, but I can see it. I confirm this is an 18 religion. It was rolled with roll 20. Good on your roll 20. But yes, with your 18, you understand that Moradin is the god of community and bonds. Is a lawful good god in the knowledge domain. Its glyph is a hammer and anvil, which you now see embedded very subtly on the collar of it towards the inside. And it will actually have a very slight glow to it, but you can't tell if that's the illumination from the room or something more.
Would Zariel take exception to that? So I got 2 questions for you. First off, does that require attunement?
No.
And 2, do you only take gold, or do you take platinum too?
I'll take any.
That's fair.
Land of commerce can be cool to not take currency from different planes.
That's fair.
But in case, this is 1,500 platinum, if that is the coin you're spending.
Let me try it on real quick, just to kind of see how I move in it.
So you take the time to remove your own chainmail and pop on this scale mail, and you tell immediately as it's a little loose, and comfortably loose, it molds to you, almost to take shape around you in a way that provides you mobility, but is not loose in any regard.
And I don't know about Arudim, but I'm pretty sure for a fact Crantor, and maybe Naleek, given his, I'm assuming he was military, would immediately recognize, like, Cassius taking various stances and almost like swinging an immaterial blade just to kind of test how it feels with it.
Arudim was never a part of anything truly official.
Anybody who
but
wants
he
to
can
roll,
kind of get the gist.
like roll an insight. You know, like, what's this about? You a warrior? Someone you know a warrior? Well, not a soldier.
Does he say this out loud?
Yeah.
Yeah, me older brother. Me older brother was a soldier up in Mo. Yeah, it's where I got this. I'm assuming he took the sword off to put this on, and he'll point at the sword. It belonged to him. He died in war, but that was kind of what he left me. Me sister got his badge of office.
Like says, kind of almost pensively.
And I kind of took up the sword as a way of spending time with him, but after he died, I kind of did it as a way to honor him. And when a lot of the boys came home, I mean, they kind of took me under their wing and taught me what they knew. In a way, using that sword, it kind of feels like he's there with me. And you'll see that he kind of has this very, very sentimental look to his face when he says that.
But that armor looks pretty good on you.
I like the way it feels when I'm moving. It's not restrictive at all. I do like it.
Yeah, you could even wear your clothes over it. They are kind of loose fitted, so you wear them over it just like you wear the chainmail if you aren't really trying to wear the rainbow scale look, but again, good on you.
Yeah, I'm not one for showy, so I'd definitely be wearing the shirt over it. It is my MO after all.
That's fine.
You know what?
Looks like that's a Moradin sigil grained in it, and I can't imagine you want people to mistake you for a petitioner, given your circumstances.
You could say that.
But, no, it looks like it'd be a good... You know what? Now that he codes over and he hands 10 platinum to the guy, just give us an identify on this, just so we know for sure. Absolutely. And he immediately casts the spell Identify on it, and yep, it's as simple as this. This is magical +2 armor, alongside the basic statistics of scale mail. You have not finalized the purchase.
I'll take it. It's not as restrictive as the chainmail was. Chainmail wasn't very restrictive, but this one gives me a bit more flexibility, and you can see him still kind of testing how far he can like twist his torso back and forth. I like it.
That puts your at a 19 without dual wielding and a 20 are dual wielding. Yeah. Yeah. That's a
Cassius will pull out the pouch and he'll just start rapidly counting out the 1,500.
Much will like move over to the. And now, Bella, you were looking to examine 8 armors?
Yeah, Crantor just looks up like he was in a daze and check your messages, Advy. And he was like, yes, I would love to look at your plate armors if you'd be so kind.
It's fun.
What? What was the laugh? What did I miss?
Astro just told me the sendings that he was. Oh boy.
no.
Okay, so this has been happening while all the conversation was going on, Astro?
Yes.
Okay, so just as Dreamlake is walking over to you, you'll get a sending back almost immediately. Shit, I suppose I should.
Either way, I don't care if you do it out loud.
Okay. Oh man, this is great. Abscess is going to respond to Crantor, Avenger of the Mythos. Have you made any deals lately? This is the return from Asbolas.
Asbolas, yeah.
And almost simultaneously, 1 second, actually, read how a spell works.
Voices in my head.
Something like that. I feel bad because like nobody knows what's going on right now.
I have no idea. I'm just here for a weapon upgrade, man.
Cass puts the shirt back on and walks over to Arudim. How much does it show? I mean, be honest here.
He looks at you up and down, begins to walk around you. It's not that bad.
I still got the signature street urchin look, right?
I think you do, but you definitely look like you know what you're doing now.
Astro, please make a wisdom saving.
I'm gonna have to work on that.
No. What? From a sending spell?
He sent 2 sendings. He already got the oh my god. Okay.
Does he have any sort of help because we're on a pretty nice
No,
plane?
in fact, he has detriments.
He has a detriment to wisdom saving throws here.
Yeah. Like,
why did I not know about this?
No, it's specifically for this save.
Oh no, that's even worse.
Oh no!
So he doesn't get the bless effect for this.
You can. Yes, you do. Yeah. Bless
mean,
applies to
not
any
gonna
saving
help,
throws, ability
but
checks, or attack
still.
rolls. So Crantor, I mean, you know what? Don't bother. 9 is not going to do you.
I was about to say, like...
Yeah, no, so, okay.
Well, he's dead, and by that, I mean he's probably changed alignment, now a traitor, and mind-controlled.
Alright, I'll try to hold him down. Arudim, you get Naleek. Prepare the Dispel Evil and Good.
Alright, so Dreamlake makes his way over to you, Crantor. He's like, well, for starters, I have, of course, many different plate armors of resistance, and you receive another sending from your head. He's like, Crantor, it really is you. Did not think you were capable of using this level of magic. I had to use scrying just to make sure it was you. Which is what the saving throw is just for.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, thank God.
Oh.
Like, I can see you right now. You just received a sending now.
My asshole.
I can see you are in Celestia as well.
As well.
Damn, I'm out of sendings. Damn it.
Well, spell slot sendings. Oh, did I never put them in your fucking sheet? I'm so dumb. You got a crystal ball of sending that can use sending 3 times a day.
Oh, thank God.
I will
Then
imagine.
yes.
We'll say that you still did the spell slots thing just now, though, as a way of testing using the spell yourself. Because I imagine
That was the idea with the whole caps thing.
Yeah, it's just I want to post this in the chat.
Go ahead, please. By all, go for it.
Oh no, I'm doing it on Roll20 chat so everybody sees.
By all means.
It's a Roll20 chat, just the caps. Like I imagine it's literally mental Crantor yelling.
Mental all caps shouting, Karen, yes. Just boomers typing.
It's all cap.
All caps yelling, "Do not be alarmed!"
No, I want to imagine it's
Typical
all caps,
Angels.
no grammar. Like
Angel's about to tell someone that they're about to be the mom of God. Do not be alarmed. Ah! I
Be
said
not
do not be
afraid.
alarmed.
And so yeah, as Crantor, you do have more sendings to use if you would like to. As you're just kind of sitting silent. Are you there? You kind of waves your hand in front of you. Does Dreamlake?
He'll deal with Dreamlake, who's right in front of him first, and we'll respond in just a second. Yes, if you could give me just one moment, could I see the list of the plate armors you have available? I do apologize.
All right. Now I'm just going to edit the pre-existing down.
And while he's looking at the list, he's going to compose a sending, and he'll type that out while he's looking and let the other two do what they need to do.
And yeah, that will bring us over to Naleek, who have been actually away from the group a little bit, looking around, but ultimately not really coming up with anything he's wanting to find. So he's actually looking at the shields hanging though. Excuse me. Is that a animated shield? Oh yeah. And he points up to the shield hanging above you all, which kind of like a luminescent blue shield, like a luminescent blue and green shield. It has a single like brooch with several gems in it. Kind of spreads out in 5 different patterns that ultimately stretch out into the glowing shield. And you actually notice when you look up at it, it's the one shield not attached to chains because it's instead orbiting the chain.
That's impressive.
Yes, it is in fact our best shield in stock. We have 2 of them.
Well, I mean, I'm not much of a shield man, but Naleek, what do you think?
That's exactly it. It's for people who don't want to use a shield, but could use the benefits of one. It orbits you, so you don't have to wield it.
Yeah, but I'm willing to bet something like that probably requires attunement, doesn't it?
It does. Naleek's kind of thinking about it, and he's looking back and forth. Alright, you know what? Sorry, guys. Should I get it, though? I don't... How much is it? You all are using platinum, right? I would say that anyway. 4,500 platinum. Oh... It's out of my budget. What do you guys think? I don't know.
I'd be willing to chip in to help get you something.
Well, What? No. You've already bought your own stuff. I'm buying my own.
Yeah, but I know a thing or two about the exchange rates back on Rieba, so seeing if I can't work an angle on that one.
I mean, I kind of know a thing or two when it comes to Rieva, but I don't have much internet. But I don't think that matters here. We're in Celestia, right? You know what? You're sure. You only live once. If I can't use it, maybe Crantor can. Right, Crantor? Why do you look so blank?
His eyes are just like white.
Yeah.
As he's like looking at he's like hiding behind the list, casting the spell.
Passive insight, he'll be like, oh yeah. He's using the spell. He's like all giddy.
Get the strain of consternation on his forehead.
Like, all right, I'm sold. And he buys one of the animated shields. All right, I hope I don't regret this. I don't get hit much, but it could help.
These armors. I see two I really want.
I love it. That's what I wanted to hear. I want to hear the players say that.
Plate armor of etherealness and invulnerability. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, the fucking legendary armors. He's looking at the legendary armors.
Ooh. Even the ringmail of blessing. I'll take that.
I will say
Adamantine chainmail.
any armor that says of blessing has the same effect as the ring. So you didn't.
Oh.
So you
I
don't
didn't
have
see
to
other ones.
There's the chain shirt of blessing, chain mail of blessing. That's it. Breastplate of
See, this is why I wasn't seeing any of those in the.
No, I just seeing what? The chain mail?
Oh, I see. You truncated that list for me.
Yeah, I just made the list longer. I just put the full armor in now that I have the price for all of them. It's like, you know what? I should put this shield in my new bag of holding.
As Crantor comes back to consciousness, could you put my javelins in there? A few of them.
You know that we'd have to go through the trouble of me pulling them out for you in battle, right? Yeah, what you want to do is find a quiver of... Oh, I already know what you're talking about, but I do have it. Oh, beautiful. And, oh man, one sec. Look, so, yeah. So, just saying that, he's like, yeah, you'd want to find something more so like a quiver. And Naleek gets sucked into his bag of holding hole as he reaches to put the shield into it, and that's where we're going to end the session.
Wait.
What the fuck?
Are you kidding me?
He goes he just opens the flap on it, and he starts to slide the shield into it, and as soon as his hand enters it, almost like a black hole just gets sucked right into it. And in an instant, the bag drops to the ground. That's where we end the session.
Bitch.
I could have not been more perfect.
It's always Naleek, too.
It would have
It always is Naleek.
That's why I asked who was holding the bag.
I figured that's why now.
Imagine if it was Crantor.
Now, see, the problem is, now we get to go over to that shop and be all like, don't trust 9 lives, huh?
The dice were really trying to fuck Naleek tonight, I gotta say that, right? So earlier, there were 3 bags of holding. I rolled a d6. 1, 2, got the bag of devouring. 50% chance of being sucked into it when he put something in it. Roll just now, evens or odds. Evens get sucked into it. Rand's on a 12. Well.
So there was a chance we'd get a normal bag of holding.
And there was also a chance
fucked.
that you got this, which would in turn present a chance that you may be sucked into it.
So Naleek just got fucked by RNGesus. He got the bag of powering, and he managed to roll and get sucked into it. Fan-fucking-tastic.
I wonder.
And you guys walk in the store, bust through the door. Literally right after comes Deis with a takeout baggie as well as a bunch of coffees.
Just picture shade down, sucking down a smoothie.
Yeah.
What's up?
And she's just like, sup? And it's just like, they gave us a bad bag. And she's like, bitch!
She's using telekinesis on everything.
Yeah, to just hold it all. Got some lattes, fucking donuts in the bag.
Yeah.
Shopkeeper fucked us. Deis, son of a bitch.
And the thing is, he didn't charge us for it, nor did he lie about what it was, technically.
I mean, technically he did, by the sense of, yeah, it's a bag of holding. No, it's not. It's a bag of devouring.
Technically, we could.
There's the distinct difference. He's like, "I'll give you a bag of holding."
Should have cast Zone
So
of Truth, I
either
knew
he
it.
either he mistakenly gave us that bag, or he purposefully gave us that bag and lied to us.
Well,
We'll find out next time
yeah.
on Dragon Ball Z.
And of course, this leaves the opportunity for you guys to shop a little bit more for the other things in the store if you want to next session, or if you want to do other things. I will be preparing.
Other thing, yeah, like save our idiot.
Yeah, we need to save Naleek.
That's top priority. Like, immediately, as soon as that happens, Crantor's running over there to pull him out.
That will be covered. Yeah.
Just all they hear from the outside is, "Body was Tommy."
So here's my question, mostly to the other players. Naleek's not native to this plane, is he?
Well, I mean, who is native to this plane?
Technically, Crantor, maybe?
Yeah.
I mean, technically ancestral-wise, but
That's
you
what I
weren't.
mean, yeah.
You weren't born here, though.
Yeah, and that's new information to him, so I'm like, oh.
So yes, thank you all for stopping by. Do feel free to like if you have not already. Subscribe if for some reason you aren't. Comment.
We
yes,
love
so
you all.
much. Please tell us
Hell
what
yeah.
you like. Hell,
We read your comments, you nerds,
We
and we
really do.
like your comments.
tell us what
They
you
fill
like.
us with
Hell,
life.
tell us what you don't like. If for some reason there's something you don't like, because that helps us be better.
Yeah, if there's something you don't like, fucking fight me.
We mean better combatants. Square up, son. We will
fucking come at me, bro. I'm fucking ripped, Scrub Lord.
I think you rely a little too much on passive perception. Fucking square up, son. Like, I don't like
Do
that
you
you
want
use
to
+2
test
instead
the
of
bolts from the grave?
Oh yeah, no. Head on out, guys. We're good. You have a good one, y'all.